Good morning, everyone. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, ma'am.
I'm doing good, ma'am.
How about you, Sabrina? Are you okay? What happened to you, Sabrina? Why can't I hear your voice?
Sorry, ma'am. It seems that Sabrina's laptop has a problem. The microphone is broken.
Oh, is that so? Sabrina, I have some advice for you. Maybe you can change the device or you can write it in the text box, okay? And how about you, Anggun? Why are you turning off your camera?
Sorry, ma'am, my signal is bad, so I turn off the camera.
Alright, it's fine then. But if your signal is good, please turn on your camera again, okay?
All right, ma'am.
Okay, let's wait for Sabrina.
Sorry, ma'am. My microphone was broken and now I've changed to another device, ma'am.
Oh, it's fine, Sabrina. Okay then. Before we start our lesson today, let's start with a short prayer, shall we? Okay, enough. Alright, everyone. Let's focus on the lesson now. Does anyone remember what chapter we were talking about last week?
As I recall, last week we discussed the questioning chapter, ma'am.
Hey, good. The questioning is the chapter that we will discuss today, isn't it?
I think so, Dev. So I remember last week we discussed the sentence chapter.
Nadia, Anggun, I appreciate your interaction, but please no side conversations during the class. If you have an opinion, feel free to share it.
I'm sorry, ma'am, we apologize for not paying attention. But in our opinion, last week we discussed the sentence chapter. Is that right, ma'am?
Great, I think so. Then, now we will discuss the questioning chapter. I will share a presentation for you, and please listen carefully to my presentations.
All right, ma'am.
All right, ma'am.
Can everyone see my presentations?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Alright. Please wait a moment. So, today we are going to discuss about asking questions. Before I start the material, I want to ask you something. What is your definition of questions? Can anybody give me an answer?
May I, ma'am?
Sure, Sabrina.
I think there is something like an expression that is usually when we want to find information from someone, ma'am.
Good job, Sabrina. Thank you for your answer. So, everyone, just like what Sabrina has said, in noun form, question is an interrogative expression and it is often used to test knowledge and to ask for information from someone else. On the other hand, in the verb form, question has a meaning to ask a question of or about. Alright, let's move to the next topics. Here we have structure of questions. The main part of question is question words or question phrase and auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliary verbs, subjects, and main verbs. Here is the type of question words. We have what, who, where, when, and why. And then for the question phrase, I have some example for you, which is how long, how much, and how often. And then for the auxiliary verbs, for example, we have be, do, and have, and the modal auxiliary verb, there is can, will, and should. Here, I have an example for you. The first example is, what do you like about this character? What is the question verb? Word? And do is the modal auxiliary verb, and the subject is you, and the main verb is like. The second one is how long it takes to go to Magelang from here. Now, how about these questions? Have you ever been to Tokyo? What do you think about it? Does anyone knows? Is it in the correct grammar order or not?
May I, ma'am?
Sure, Ladia.
I think it is not, ma'am, because this question doesn't have any question words, ma'am.
Nice try, Ladia. But actually, this question is in the correct order.
But why, ma'am?
The reason is because we don't always need a question word in a questions.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't understand. How can we make a question without the question word?
Next question, Anggun. So there is two types of questions. First is open question, which start with a question word or question phrase, and the next one is closed questions, which is a question that start with an auxiliary verb. Do you get it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then, that's all for my presentations. And then I want you to read Raymond Murphy's books on page 150 until 155.
Sorry, ma'am, can you mention the page again?
Sure, on page 150 until 155. Then, after you have read the material on that page, you can do some of the exercise there.
All right, ma'am.
All right,
Will the
ma'am.
assignment be submitted?
Absolutely, you can submit it on Google Classroom before Sunday morning.
All right,
All right,
ma'am.
All right,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, everyone, if there are no more questions, I will end this meeting. Thank you so much for your participation today. May God bless you always with joy and health.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye.
See you.